Good evening, my dear students. So today in this video, we will learn another new poem from class 6 5th English. The title of the poem is My Shadow. So welcome to my channel DJ to Learn with Mukesh. So without being late, let us start our today's video. So today our learning objectives will be 1. To recite the poem with correct pronunciation and intonation. 2. To identify rhyming words from the poem. 3. To learn new words. 4. To explain how a shadow is formed and its use. Next, to answer comprehension questions from the poem. Along with these objectives, we will also know some interesting fact about the shadow, and we will learn some grammatical items also from this video. So, without being late, let us start. So the poem is like this. The title of the poem is My Shadow. So I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me. That means in this stanza, the child is saying that he has a little shadow that follows him everywhere he goes. The shadow goes inside and outside with the child. Here the poet. That means everyone has shadow and our shadow follows us everywhere. Wherever we go, our shadow follows us. If we will go inside, then shadow will also go with us inside. If we will go outside, then shadow will also go with us outside. Okay, next. And what can be the use of him is more than I can see. That means the child does not know the use of shadow. Only he sees the shadow. You can see here the child is looking at his shadow. Next, he is very like me from the heels up to the head. You can see, look at the picture. The shadow looks exactly like the child from its heels up to its head. Next, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. That means when the child goes to sleep, he finds his shadow on his bed before he jumps into his bed. Here you can see a girl child is going to sleep. When she goes to bed, she finds her shadow on the bed. Actually, what happens in the bedroom when you go to sleep, the light falls on backside of you. That's why what happens, the shadow seems on bed. So the poet, the child here thinks that shadow jumps into bed before the child. Next, the funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. That means the poet tells that the funniest thing about shadow is it grows immediately. It does not take so much time to grow. Next, not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. That means a child grows very slowly, but shadow does not take so much time to grow. It grows suddenly. Next, for he sometimes shoots up taller like an Indian rubber ball. Sometimes what happens, the shadow is compared to Indian rubber ball here. Rubber ball bounces up and down. Like that, shadow also grows tall and sometimes it becomes so small. That's why shadow is compared with Indian rubber ball. Next, and he sometimes gets so little that there is none of him at all. Sometimes what happens, our shadow becomes very small and sometimes it also becomes invisible, not visible at all. You can see here in the picture, the shadow is very small. Next, one morning very early, before the sun I was up, One day what happens? One day in the early morning, the child woke up even before the sun. Next, I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. The child saw drops of water, those are called dew, on every buttercup. Buttercup means a yellow colored flower. Yellow color flower. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepy head. That means here the poet is thinking something. The child is thinking that his shadow is lazy and bad as he wants to sleep more. Had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. That means the child is telling that his shadow remained at home and is still sleeping in the bed. So this was the poem by Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, now we will find out some word meaning. So the first one is dew. Dew means drops of water found very early in the morning on leaf and flowers of plants. You can see water droplets if you go outside to a garden in the early morning. Generally, in winter season, you will find yes these things very much large. Then Indian rubber ball. Indian rubber ball means a ball that can bounce very high. Then buttercup. Buttercup means a yellow flower, a yellow colored flower. Then errand means bad, and sleepyhead means feeling sleepy, one who sleeps more. The last one, errand sleepyhead. That means completely inattentive, who does not pay attention. Next, rhyming words. We will find some rhyming words from the poem. Me, see, had, bad, grow, slow, bull, tull, up, buttercup, sleepyhead, bad. So these are the rhyming words from the poem. Now we will discuss some question answer from the poem. One of our learning objective was to answer comprehension questions. So now we will discuss some comprehension questions. So question number 1, who do you think your shadow looks like? Answer, I think my shadow looks exactly like me. Question number 2, why do you think your shadow jumps into bed before you can? Answer, in the night when we go to bed, light falls upon us. We find our shadow on our bed. So here the poet told shadow jumps into bed before us. Next question. Question number 3. What time of the day do you think it is when your shadow is the tallest? And why? Answer. Our shadow is the tallest in the morning. It is because the sun rays are slanting at the time of sunrise. Next question. What is the use of our shadow? Answer. There is no use of our shadow. We can only see it. Next question. What is the funniest thing about our shadow? Answer. The funniest thing about our shadow is the way it grows. It does not grow like a proper children, like a proper child. It does not grow like a proper child. Here is some spelling mistake. I mean grammatical mistake. It will be children. Sorry, child. It does not grow like a proper child. Children grow very slowly, but shadow sometimes becomes so big and sometimes becomes so small. Why shadow is compared to Indian rubber ball? Answer. Sometimes our shadow becomes so tall, when we drop an Indian rubber ball, it rises up to the sky. Like that, shadow sometimes becomes so tall. That's why shadow is compared with Indian rubber ball. Next question. Who is Aaron Sleepyhead and why? Answer. One morning, when the poet goes out to the ground and finds shining dew on buttercups, the shadow is not present there with the poet. It stays at home and asleep in bed. So the poet called the shadow Aaron Sleepyhead. Actually, what happens? That morning, the poet, the little child, has gone out in the early morning before the sun has got up. That's why as the sun was not there, so no shadow was also there. But the child is thinking that my shadow stayed at home and till now he is sleeping. Next, now we will do some unscramble the words. That means we will rearrange letters to make meaningful word. First one is Hadwos. That will be Shadow. That is shadow. Next one Ndebhi. That will be Behind. Behind. Next one Eelpsa. That will be Asleep. Asleep. Next one Laws. That will be Always. Always. Next, LOWFER, that will be FLOWER, flower. Now we will discuss some more rhyming words. See, ki, me, grow, grow, yearly, fairly, sun, fun, gun, due, new, few, lazy, hazy, had, bread, last, fast, bed, led. Now we will discuss some opposite words. Those are called in English antonyms. So first one is little. Opposite of little is big. Next, in. Opposite of in is out. Opposite of early is late. Opposite of slow is fast. Opposite of before is after. Opposite of asleep is awake. Opposite of shine is dark or gloomy. Opposite of behind is ahead or in front of. Now we will learn the use of then and than. Question number 1, he runs faster dash you. He runs faster than you. Already we have discussed in adjectives that there are 3 degrees of adjective: positive, comparative and superlative. So when we use comparative degree, when we compare between two things or two people, we use comparative degree. And after comparative degree we use than. So here he runs faster than you. Here the comparison is between he and you. He runs faster than you. Faster is the comparative degree of fast. So after that we use than. Next one, let us have breakfast, then we can talk. Here then means after. So first we will have breakfast, after that we can talk. So here then will be used. Let us have breakfast, then we can talk. Next, mix it all together, then stir it well. So first we will mix, then we will stir. So here then also means after. So we use then. Mix it all together, then stir it well. Next, I like to travel more than you do. Here also comparison is there. So we use than. I like to travel more than you do. Next, wait until noon. We will go. Then. So here, wait until noon. We will go there. So when noon come, we will go. So here also, then is used in sense of after. So after noon, we will go. So wait until noon, we will go. Next, fill in the blanks using past tense forms of the verbs given in the bracket. First one, I dash quite early in the morning. Get up. So the first tense of get up is got up. So answer will be I got up quite early in the morning. Next question, I dash the dew on every flower. The verb in the bracket is see. So the first tense of see is saw. I saw the dew on every flower. Next one, but my lazy shadow dash behind me at home. The verb in the bracket is stay. So past tense of stay is stayed. But my lazy shadow stayed behind me at home. Next one, she dashed the essay last evening. She completed the essay last evening. the verb is missing here in the bracket. The verb will be complete and the past tense form of the verb complete will be completed. So she completed the essay last evening. Next, the guard days after the thief. The verb in the bracket is run, so the past tense of run is also ran. So the guard ran after the thief. Then Bapu days for our freedom. Here the verb in the bracket is fight. The past tense of fight is will be fought. So Bapu fought for our freedom. Next one, she is crying because you dash her toy. So the verb in the bracket is break. The past tense of break is broke. So the answer will be she is crying because you broke her toy. Next one, write few lines about shadow. So we have to write few lines about shadow. We have already learned the poem. So now we can write some lines or few lines about shadow. So first one, shadow is made when opaque or translucent object block light. So when an opaque or translucent object block the path of light, then shadow is visible there. We can see a shadow there. Next, shadow is always black in color. Next, shadow will be made only if there is source of light. So if there is no light, then we can not find shadow. If there is light and there is an opaque or translucent object, then we can find shadow on the opposite side of the source of light. Then a person's shadow always follows him wherever he goes. Next, our shadow is tallest in the morning and shortest at noon. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you all. Happy learning.